Yeah. Video start anyway. Um, Grand Rising. It's been a while. It's been a while since I have not taken the time to, give audience to my family, friends, and fans. So listen to Cosmic Knowledge to King David. Yeah, this is King David once again, coming to you from over here in Atlanta, ATL. That's where we are. And we are proud to say where we are. Yeah, over in this location. High energy. Some experiences that I've been having over here in Atlanta is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I just can't say experiences because it's just, you know, I'm just like sitting back, observing, and just enjoying it for the most part because I know the end result already. It's like they are dreams. What can I say? They are dreams. They are dreams. They are dreams. Yeah, a while ago I went and did a little aesthetics, because I'm saying I'm a king. Yeah, King David here. And not every time you go and try to come on this forum and see, not that you can't scratch your head, so let me scratch my head and put my tongue back together. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, enough dreams about Mom last night. She's very beautiful and still sweet. Yeah, so as a king, like I was saying, no, sometimes you have to, project that image. And an image of a king in its physical, from what is popularized and accepted by the public, is that nice, clean, royal regalia, and all of that kind of stuff. For me, a king is one who is going to speak the truth, to know who he is, respect and love. Yeah, promotes peace. That's a king to me. So a lot of people might have a different definition of who they think a king is, but in my mind, I'm a cosmic king because I am sent for a purpose. A king know his or her purpose, king or queen. So I'm speaking on the behalf of a male, so I say king. But there are queens out there also, and empresses who know. And for anybody who knows, what I preach first is the divine feminine empress in all of us, because it is from there that we all came from, the divine feminine empress energy. Okay, so you know that I'm not going to leave out the divine feminine empress, but speaking on behalf of my experience, because it's my experience that I'm having right now, that I'm telling you about. Oh, it's sweet, beautiful, something to encourage others about. To I'm learning patience, I'm learning integrity, I'm learning peace, more love, forgiveness. Yeah, it's like the beautiful healing that I'm experiencing nowadays. It's so sweet. It's just blossoming, blossoming. I see they coming into peace, into love, into abundance, into purity. Purity is like I'm feeling this cleanse, and that's why I think a couple of days ago I experienced this cleansing, internal cleansing, natural internal cleansing, where some people will look at it and say it's a sickness. I say it's a cleansing. Whatever was inside of me that deserved to be eliminated, let it go. Sometimes things just let go from your life, and you have to accept that easily, and you move on to the other stage of life. You understand? Yeah. Sometimes it is things that you take into the system that is foreign to your system. They will eventually be eliminated from your system naturally, especially if you're maintaining a life of purity, a life of purity and loyalty, love and peace, not chaos. You see, because it's for each one of us. I keep teaching that it is for each one of us to realize that we can determine and practice to be peaceful, loving, kind on a daily basis. Every day, every minute of the day. Every minute of the day. It is for you to see that anger don't help you, resentment don't help you, hatred on your inside is not very helpful to you. So until you realize that all of these things that we inhibit or harbor within our soul system, because they are energies, spirits that we have taken on and activated in such a way that we utilize them more than how we utilize the love frequencies. You understand? So it is for us to purpose in our heart daily, to our practices, our meditation, our peaceful walk as we go along. Each now, call it now, each day, each now. If you're really living in time, then time will be important to you. But it's like now, right at this present time. See, there's so many experiences that I have experienced over the past, say, year, since, just a little bit before mom died. And I'm realizing that it is for, it's powerful and deep. But yeah, I recognize that there are two sides to us. Yeah, there's a spiritual side to us and there's a physical side. Now, there could be a balance. Now, a lot of us who are in this realm are walking on the physical side, so we are using more of a logical mindset to the left of the brain, logical. And not few, but many of us, smallest percentage on what's living in the logical, is over here on the intuitive side. And sometimes we refer to ourselves as spiritualists, but we are all gods and goddesses upon this realm for those who are descendant of the nine ether being from the carbon set, the family. Now, I don't want to go into explaining all of that. I've taught, all of that already and some more. What I want to preach now is the peace, the practices of the peace, the practices of being a loving person, the practices of being a forgiving person, the practices of knowing that, you have a birthright to be abundant, to be prosperous, to be pure, to be, all of these. And as you practice your peace, finding the peace within and exercising that love one to each other in forgiveness, in giving, in saying good to each other. So these are the physical walk of life that we have to encounter every day. And we are going to encounter energies that are not in alignment with our energies. And of such, when you encounter energies that are not in alignment with you, what are you going to do? Are you going to be upset, reject, run away from? Are you going to master yourself by being in the energy? Know it's a trigger and know how to still be in your peaceful you. Because that's the mastery. Anytime you allow something to trigger you to the point of anger that you can't face it, that means that thing has a control over you. Sorry to say, but that's how it is. Am I sorry? Not really sorry. That's the truth. Yeah, that is the truth. I'm not really sorry. Yeah, but sometimes, using euphemism, that's why they say euphemisms are a lie. But let me not go into language and stray from the point, because we are going to keep this love theme. And this is King David coming to you with this love theme. I'm saying to you, many of the times and the experiences that I have had over the past year, I can look into myself and see how I have transformed and taken a different decision and mindset towards, my experiences, so it won't, deter me from ascending into my higher frequencies. And my higher frequencies, like I'm saying, is my, my love, my peace, my authenticity, Yeah. Staying in your authentic you, I like to smile, I like to dance, I like to sing, I like to have fun, I like to have a whole bunch of money. Money is important. When you don't have money, you don't have no game, no energy game, for real. When you don't have money, your woman will run left you. And when you have money, a woman will come to you. So that's how important it is. And when you have money, a heap of people will come around you. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be a good steward of your money. I'm not saying that and you should just I have it for that purpose. I'm just saying that these are the things that are expected when you don't, or when you have a whole bunch of money. It comes with, a whole bunch of energy, because money is energy. Money is energy, people. And what they have been doing to you guys is allowing you to work for it. So you spend almost half of your day working for a limited amount of money just to get you by. That's slavery. That's a mental. Yeah. Can I say that on YouTube? Is YouTube going to allow these videos to go up? Because they have been messing with my videos, man. Yeah, they don't want the cosmic knowledge to go out there and King David information because I'm just getting. But big up yourself, big up myself, and big up yourself. You know, I'm going to continue to post these videos and big up yourself to my followers. I have two loyal, two loyals. Yeah, but big up on yourself. Whoever wanna be, big up on yourself. Glad to have you now. Now there are many, many more. All right, 111 just passed by. That's new beginnings, right? So as of today, I continue to do the videos. It's like I'm doing right now. If I'm in the spot, I'll be sitting right here and doing these videos and continue to speak my peace, love, blessing out there, you know, just up nicely, you know. Yeah, for people like to see when you're looking nice. People like to see when you're looking expensive, you know. Yes, I'm gonna do that, you know. I'm gonna cut beard good, nice and clean, and probably shave off the head, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have to wear a cap. And keep a clean demeanor, you know, we know. Yeah. Although we say it's real over rich, but we do aesthetics sometimes, yeah. Because people like to see the aesthetics. So if that's what it takes to attract you, you know. But as long as you're listening to the words also, because it's the words that will be important. The words. Remember, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God and was God. And the same transcendent came down to earth and manifest into flesh. So I am the Word, and I speak the word. I speak a positive, benevolent word. I speak a love, encouraging, you know, goodness word, peaceful word. And now that I'm speaking it with abundance and purity and prosperity attached, it's the word being manifest in my life and those who want to take on, you know, the vibes and the energy is just the same because it's vibe. I'm giving you vibes. I'm creating vibes for me and I'm giving you vibes. So whoever is taking on the messages and our true followers and continue to follow, just as my life blossom and you will be seeing it, yeah, so your life will be blossoming also. Yeah, definitely. So give her thanks, give her thanks. That's what we're sending out there. It's a peaceful message. Yeah, it's an abundant message. It's a message of purity that, you know. All right, speaking of purity, people wouldn't even understand how purity works. Like, all right, for me personally, we're in regards to purity, it doesn't matter an attachment by even legal document or people, you know. Purity is making a decision to be with someone. I'm talking sexual purity now. Making a decision to be with someone that really connect with your energy and enhance that energy. So if you really realize that someone doesn't connect with your energy and enhance your energy, you will be sucking, or that person will be sucking at your soul. Like for me, like for example, for me now, you know, I don't allow people to suck at my soul no more. I identify, I feel that, I identify that. You know, there's a vibe, there's an intuitive vibe. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And so for me, I am not going to be sexually entangled without purpose. Yeah. Yeah, that's for me. And I am finding it so beautiful to just they have a saying in the younger spiritual community, they call it retention, you know, semen retention. Yeah, it's a powerful thing when you as a man, especially a man, because a man is most time tempted to want to, you know, sticky. Yeah, so if you're in control of that, you know, it's a powerful thing. You become, yeah, in your divine feminine state to realize that you're not going to give up because and have the power also. Yeah, because there will be a lot of person that you can align with, just like oh, women have the power. Who you see as women with a vagina has that power in the womb to really keep you, grab you, and to decide whether or not they want to give up that body to you. Yeah, it's the same way a man can have that power also over a woman. And sometimes when a man is doing it, a woman is upset. Women get upset when you as a man hold the power and say, you know what, I'm not going to stick you. I am not going to stick you. Yeah, women get upset for that. Yeah, so you know you have the power also, but it's in peace and love. It's for your alignment. Yeah, you have to decide if you want to just decide to go stick your, you know, your phallus into some kind of soulful energy attachment that's not in alignment with your ascension, then it's on you. I can't tell you not to do that. Yeah. You understand? But I'm saying for me, the experiences that I'm having, I'm sharing with you to tell you that it's a powerful thing to know that you can retain your semen, you can utilize it to heal your very own personality. And the more you stay longer at doing this, is the more powerful you become. It's a powerful thing for a man. Yeah, it's just that we are trained to have an ejaculate and an orgasm. It's nice, but you could have orgasm in your meditation if you want. You could have more blissful things than orgasm in your meditation if you want. Yeah, because everything is mental. Everything is mental. The physical thing that we exercise help to keep us in our lower chakra, and that's why the sexual chakra of lower vibration, where they promote you through colorism, they promote you through sexism. It's a whole bunch of promotion that they induce into society for the male. It's for female too, but for the male, I'm speaking on behalf of male. But like I said, everything that I speak for me. There's the feminine side of it also. But what I've noticed is that they have given you this colorism and all of these things to make you stay right down there. Every day you want to screw. Now, granted, when I was in a relationship, oh yeah, I wanted to screw every day too. Although I was yeah. If my empress would have allowed, I would have screwed every day. You see what I'm saying? And now, we have parted. I have not screwed in about 5-6 months, going 5 months, yeah, I think. Yeah. 5 months. But and holding that semen and like, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. But I know the person who is going to get this love, the person who is going to get this love, there's an abundance of love that is coming out of me right now. And that's why I can speak about it, talk about it, write about it, sing about it, dance about it, and it's just so beautiful. So, but I am looking for a personality that is going to be able to absorb all of this love that I'm about to give. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm still up and single and free right now. Yeah. And so, yeah. This is like babies, man. I'm looking for a young empress though, because this is like babies. I'm telling you, King David won't babies. It's not funny, but it's true, because the kind of love that I and I have at this age, the love that I have at this age, and the energy, I want to put it into a creative experience, so this experience can come about into this, yeah, creative experience, because we are the people that are going to speak about, bring about, envision, and magically, inspire love all over this globe, all over this continent, and our descendants. So I'm speaking this into prophecy. They like to say, use the word prophecy, but it's a creative. All words that we speak as gods and goddesses here on this planet, it's not going to waste. They're going to be effective somehow. So I'm saying speak good words all the while. That's why I'm encouraged and imploring, you to practice speaking the good words all the while, because those are your sowing, those are your seeds for yourself as well as for the cosmos. For yourself as well as for the cosmos. You are the cosmos. So when you speak in goodness from you, the cosmos is out there into what people are seeing and manifesting out there. That's how it is. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm saying I'm remaining pure in this essence, because I realize it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I know somebody is going to see me who is going to admire me for these qualities and want to be with I for these qualities. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And money is important. Of course, money is important. And like I tell you, I want plenty of it too. Plenty of it, so I can learn to do the peaceful, loyal, good, benevolent things in life. Yeah, you ever realize when people get money? I love to give money. I want to have a whole heap of money so I can give it away like Mansa Musa. Me a Mansa Musa, a master miser, Mansa Musa. Big up yourself as I am speaking about that. I'm remembering popcorn. Popcorn in Jamaica. I know a part of your talk. But I want you, this one here, yeah, it's for the general world and for you too. But yeah, man, big up yourself. Yeah. Yeah. All good? Yeah, me I do a video now. All right. Yeah. So, like me I say now, doing this video. I'm telling you, hey, But I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. Sometimes you have to, create. Yeah, you have to create and create with the good words that you have coming from your mouth. The good words. Yeah. Big of yourself. Yeah, mama give me a nice good dream last night. Good. Enough money too. Yeah, so give her thanks. Give her thanks. We can't say it because it's already done. You understand? What's already done in the spirit? What's already done in the spirit? Yeah. You can't stop it. It's already done. And so I'm telling you now, you know, for those who might watch me, we no speak. I don't try to speak. I'm not saying that sometimes it mightn't come up, but if certain things of evil or vindictiveness, I don't think I'm that. I've never been that type of person. I'm like quick to forgive. Even in a relationship, I was the first one to forgive. I'm like, yeah, let's get back this thing on the road, man. I don't know what we're doing. We having this fuss and this fight for craziness. We have to go to bed and sleep again together. I would never want a woman again who, would take me through them rigors, man. For real, for real. I don't want a woman that's gonna take me through the rigors of, creating chaos in the house. We have to create peace. We have to love one another and create peace. Yeah. So women, you have to be peaceful in the house too. Yes, there are some men that are not peaceful also, but you will know them. And peacefulness is not a weak thing. Yeah, being peaceful. Jesus was peaceful. The idea of Yeshua, or the man Yeshua, it is written in what you call not Italian, but the Italian like Ethiopian Bible. Yeshua, that's the word they use. So it is translated to Jesus Christ into the New King James Version, I don't know. And that's another subject to talk about, But we're talking about, the peacefulness that you create inside of yourself, learning how to be peaceful, learning how to be apologetic into the relationship so you can maintain the peace, learning how to speak in a suave voice, learning how to be offended by your partner and still be at peace. Yeah. And learning to see, like chaos and drama coming and still be at peace and walk away from it. Learning how to accept one's anger at you and still be at peace. So all of these things for me were training. I experienced this for real. I experienced all of these. And I am still very much at peace today. Very much at peace. Yeah. And prospering. Yeah, when I look at my life and the freedom that I have now to do things, the freedom that I have to even write my book, the freedom that I have to come onto YouTube and be an encouraging agent of peace. Oh yes, that's a beautiful thing. The freedom that I have now. I used to be living in a doghouse, like I said. Yeah, less than 6 months ago, I was living in a doghouse. Yeah, in a doghouse where we went and cleaned filth and shit. I have videos of them. Yeah, you could I have videos of my experience. I was living right next to the I-95 where in a trailer. And now I'm living in a house. Isn't that improvement? I'm living in a house. I'm living in the comfort of air conditioning. Isn't that improvement? It's not brag or boasting. You understand what I'm saying? But these are the comfort that we should, inherit here on earth as an abundant being with with birthright of abundance and prosperity and richness, yeah, and wealth. Yeah, like I said, in my circle it's peace, love, and joy, happiness, health, and wealth. Peace, love, and joy, happiness, and wealth, health, and wealth. And the next one is unity, justice, and power. Unity, justice, and power. Unity, justice, and power. That's in my circle of 9 right there. So like I said, I'm a proponent. I'm one of them who's going to advocate this daily. So you'll see some form of these kind of messages within that 9 circle that I have created within my mind, within my circle, within my mind. And say, come along. If you're peaceful, if you're a loving person, if you're thinking of unity in a way that is respectful, if you're thinking about, justice, because justice is both ways. You could, as you are applying justice, justice is coming to you also. So, think about justice in a way that, it's a loving, kind, but justice for the people who are on the malevolent side. But yes, friends and family, gods and goddesses. Yeah, because that's what you are. And when you start to realize that's what you are, and start to realize that you have that peaceful, divine, feminine, empress energy within you, yes, peace and love, peace and love. And that's all I can say. It's a day where I have not been doing any much video. Like I said, I was hit down by some something that I saw it as something that cleansed me. People say cold or flu, but that's how I look at it. And it eliminated a whole bunch of whatever that was necessary. Yeah, toxicity, whatever that it was, because the body, if you put things into the body, what we're doing is put things into the body that energize the body in some way, but the rest of the remaining portion, if it's not stored in the body, is eliminated through, fecal matter, urination, sweating, mucuses. Like when you find that you have an overdose of poison within your body, then you have to eliminate the mucus. Your system, your natural immune system, will break down all of these unwanted substances within the body, and then eliminate it as mucus. That's what this technology does. It's a beautiful, man, God within this technology, my boy, my girl, gods and goddesses, God in this technology is beautiful. When you know, it's a beautiful thing inside here, and you have to just sit back and relax and enjoy all of the beauty that you connect with, because it is a beautiful thing to be giving you life and having you in this existence. Now, in my existence, where I've reached, in alignment with my frequency alignment, the high energy frequency alignment. Yeah, it tells me the most beautiful things, man. Yeah, I'm telling you. And like right now, the most beautiful things is showing me, manifest. Look what you're manifesting, all of this goodness. All of this money is coming your way. All of this money, you're good. You're not wanting for anything. And as you're multiplied, then it's for you to know how to live in your peace and love. See, man, don't let these things detract you or think that you're better than, you forget the message. No, because the message is not mine. The message is from the divine. Like I said, the message is not mine. The message is from the divine. So I acknowledge that every time, to know that there's a divine inspiration inside of me that I call cosmic knowledge, or divine insight, divine intelligence, and that's where it's coming from. So let me not take, like it's operating, it's functional through me, and I'm good. And that's why if it comes with test for the testimony, if it comes with any kind of experiences on the journey, I'm for it, because what's next? I know that I'm God already. I'm immortal. The spirit of God within me, I know that is. Yeah, the body will fall and go, because that's the mortality right there, your body. But if you know your soul and your spirit within, and know who you're connected with, you're a beautiful, powerful, immortal being that can have this wonderful experience and create your reality here while you're on earth. So again, King David is here. I think that's the 30 minutes for today, giving you this peaceful, this loving, this empowering message every time. Big up to the Empress. Anyway, you're there, me always like a big you up. Empress Ketway, you teach me a whole bunch. Big up yourself. I know if you don't watch me, like I suspect that you watch me, no problem. But if you don't watch me, no love and peace, just the same. Big up to the Empress. King David is here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And you just go out there and do your thing and do your practices also. All right? Big up on yourself.